Hi everybody, this is Kefren, your favorite French Canadian. Today I'm going to show you how to activate your 120 FPS on Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone, the new update, new season. So now it's compatible for the PS5, finally. We will start with the PS5 settings, so this is pretty much where you have to do the work. And after that, I will show you a couple of graphic settings that you need to activate or deactivate on Warzone to make sure that you have proper visibility. So let's start with the settings. So let's go to settings. After that, screen and video output. So the first one, really important to know, if you want to play 4K 120Hz, you need an HDMI 2.1 input. So to have that, you need a compatible TV, for example, LG CX, LG C1, Sony X900, something like that. Really important, because if you don't have that, you will have to play 1080p 120Hz, because the PS5 right now is not compatible with the 2K resolution like the Xbox Series X is, or Series S. So for the resolution, if you don't have the HDMI 2.1, you will need to select manually the 1080p to make sure that you have your 120 Hz. If you have the 4K one, you can be at automatic. It will normally choose your best resolution, or you can just select it manually if you want. After that, the 4K video transfer rate, I recommend to use automatic. I'm using -2 because right now I'm using a capture card and it's the only way that I can capture my PS5. But normally you will compress a little bit your color and it will be less, the visual quality will be decreased a little bit. So automatic is the best setting to use. After that, HDR, I recommend to use the new option from the latest patch called on when supported. Before it was just off or always on, so this one is pretty good. Deep color output, I recommend automatic, really important if you want to use the HDR feature. Also, I know a lot of people have this issue. Sometimes your deep color output is not activated on your input. So for an example, I don't know, you plug your PS5 on your HDMI 3 and you don't have a HDR and you don't understand why. Look at your input on your TV and make sure that the deep color output is activated. I had this issue on my LG OLED screen. So really important, because you will not have HDR if it's not activated on your input. RGB range, I recommend automatic. And the latest one, really important, the new feature, enable 120 Hz output. Put this one at automatic. So this one is really cool because depending on your resolution and again your HDMI. So for example, if you have a HDMI 2.1 input, so you have a brand new TV, if you put this one at automatic, each time you will play a game in 4K, if it's compatible to the 120 FPS, you will have 120 FPS. If you put this one at automatic and you put your resolution at 1080p over here, each time that the game will be compatible to 120 Hz, it will automatically apply it. So really important here, you need those settings at on. So now let's jump back in the game. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. So a couple of stuff that you can change to have a better graphic setting. So first of all, sorry, I will just go here. Film grain, I think by default it's at 0.15 or 0.20, something like that. Really important, put this one at 0. You want like pure visibility when you play the game. And another one that's really important is the motion blur. Put those one at disable. Those type of setting, motion blur, can be good when you play a game like at 30 FPS, something like that. But now you're gonna run Warzone at 120. You want clarity, you want like visibility. So really important, never use motion blur when you play high refresh rate game. It's kind of stupid to use that. So put those one at disable. And the last one is the texture streaming. Also make sure this one is at enable. So that's about it, guys, for the Warzone setting for the new season. If you have any question about Warzone, PS4 Pro, PS4 or PS5, just come in the YouTube section, post me any question. I will try to help you the best that I can. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.